Today is US presidential election. Who has won? Let's talk about it. This election could be one of the most defining moments for the future of crypto. On one side, we have Donald Trump, who is openly bullish on crypto and wants to bring clarity to the industry. On the other hand, we have Kamala Harris, whose stance is a bit more cautious but potentially open to innovation. So, what is really at stake? To answer this question, we will look at each candidate's view on crypto regulations, taxes, Bitcoin mining, and banking. Let's start with Trump's policies. Trump is known for his bullish stance on crypto, and he made some big promises if he wins. For SEC, Trump has openly said he will fire Gary Gensler, the current SEC chair, who is infamous for his stance on digital assets.
On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
If Trump follows through, this could bring the regulatory clarity that crypto startups have been waiting for. On tax policies, Trump wants clear tax policies for digital assets. This could mean a more straightforward framework for crypto investors, potentially very bullish as it may bring more retail and institutional players into the space. Bitcoin mining, Trump wants it made in the US. He has raised funds from major mining companies and wants to ensure the industry thrives within the US borders.
If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way. And that's what's going to happen.
This could be a game changer for mining industry, creating jobs and driving innovation in the States. On banking, he has also been very open regarding national banks being involved with the blockchain. He has said he will end Operation Choke Point 2.0, which is an effort by regulators to restrict bank services from interacting with crypto businesses.
As president, I will immediately shut down Operation Choke Point 2.0. They want to choke you. They want to choke you out of business. We're not going to let that happen.
And he has vehemently opposed central bank digital currencies, CBDC. Again, all this is very bullish and resonate with the crypto industry, as it will give banks more prominent players a much easier time interacting with the crypto space. In short, Trump's policies lines up well with what the crypto community wants: regulatory clarity, tax break, support for Bitcoin mining, and easier access for banks to interact with crypto companies. A Trump win could potentially extend the bull season by making the US one of the most crypto-friendly countries out there. Now, let's look at what Kamala Harris's policies are. Surprisingly to most, Harris is not actually that anti-crypto and could bring a much easier hand than Biden administration has. In fact, she has indicated some openness to innovation, but her policies are more conservative. For SEC, Harris hasn't addressed Gary Gensler's rules specifically, but she has mentioned that her administration would encourage innovative technologies like digital assets. It is vague, but at least it's not anti-crypto. Still, without a clear stance on SEC, this could mean continued ambiguity for the industry. On tax policies, Harris is less favorable here. She wants to roll back Trump's tax cuts, which could raise corporate and capital gain taxes. This could lead to more sell-off and lower investments in crypto, and it is definitely something you should watch out for. On Bitcoin mining, Harris hasn't said much about Bitcoin mining, but she is big on climate justice. Why that doesn't mean she's anti-mining, it suggests she could be stricter on environmental impact, which might complicate things for traditional mining setups. And for banking, Harris is more open to digital assets than Biden, but her stance is still neutral. We could expect her to allow banks some interaction with crypto, but probably without the level of support we'll see under Trump. So Harris isn't exactly hostile to crypto, but she is not also paving the way for a crypto revolution either. A Harris win will likely mean a slower adoption curve for the industry, with more conservative policies that leans toward cautious regulation rather than outright support. If you go right now to the prediction markets for Trump and Harris on Polymarket and DriftBet, Trump is leading by 28%. This is majorly because most persons on this platform are actually crypto people, inferring that crypto wants Trump to win. It is also observed that in this market, as Trump odds go up, so does the price of Bitcoin. If you are, however, basing your judgment on who will win this election based on the prediction market, then you're not seeing the full picture, because if you look at traditional polls such as one on CNN, Trump and Harris are actually at a tie. The difference is only 2% in favor of Harris. So we cannot really ascertain who will win. Either ways, let's look at 5 possible election outcomes and what they could mean for crypto. So red versus blue. Currently, the president is Democrat and the House majority is Democrat. So if we have scenario 1, a red sweep, that is Trump wins and House turns Republican, this is the most bullish outcome. With deregulation and high fiscal spending, risk assets like crypto can be expected to surge, extending the bull market short term and mid term. Scenario 2 is blue sweep, that is Harris wins and House stays Democrat. This is the most bearish scenario. Business confidence could dip, regulation might stay unclear, and we'll likely see sell-off in both equities and crypto. Scenario 3, Trump wins and House stays Democrat. This is mixed outcome because Trump policies will face resistance, but overall this is still positive for crypto. Scenario 4, Harris wins and House turns Republican. It is neutral, not so much regulatory changes is expected, and TradFi markets would likely adjust, but crypto might struggle for regulatory clarity. And finally, and most unlikely, scenario 5, contested election. Market hates uncertainty. If election gets contested, expect high volatility. Crypto could see a temporary drop but will likely recover once there is a resolution. In all, do not be afraid. History shows that crypto has a way of moving forward regardless of who is in office. With ETF trading billions, huge institutional involvement from companies like BlackRock, and growing global adoption, crypto is more legitimized now than ever. So while the election might bring shift in policy, crypto momentum isn't going anywhere. The industry has grown too big to be ignored, and its resistance is one of its biggest strengths. That is my breakdown. Let me know in the comment section who you think is better choice for crypto, and if you're looking for more insight on how the election can impact your crypto investment, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you want to learn how to trade crypto and receive free signals, then join me on Telegram using the link in the description.